Hello, Steve 39. Well, Madonna had some words for Tory Lanze for illegal use of her Into the Groove track. Now, I kind of found this interesting because, I mean, a lot of people use Madonna music, sample her music. I've seen a lot of things over the years, and there's a lot of people who do remixes of her songs and like sell them for digital download and sell them on Madonna sites and things. And I've always been curious how people do this and get away with it. I mean, Madonna's people are pretty serious about copyright. I've had 5 videos pulled by Madonna's people already, just because they felt they were against copyright. So I'm kind of surprised when I see anyone releasing a Madonna video or putting a Madonna video on YouTube, or a remix, or a video of a remix, or a remix with just this, all these different versions of Madonna songs people do, and they get away with it. And I find it really interesting that she's going to sort of focus on one person. Now, this is a real artist, and they've released a proper single, so I guess it's different from just some random person doing a remix or doing a cover or just using part of her song, which I see people do. So Madonna has implied Tory Lanze sampled one of her classic songs without permission. The Queen of Pop left a note for Lanze on his recent Instagram posts, indicating that she'd already tried to message him privately regarding his new track, Pluto's Last Comet, sounding like Into the Groove, and it absolutely does. It's absolutely Into the Groove. It starts the same, it runs the same. I've already listened to it. And she said, "Read your messages for illegal usage of my song, Get Into the Groove." Madonna wrote in a public comment from her own verified Instagram account in an attempt to get his attention. Now, it remains unclear whether Lanze, who's basically he's on felony assault gun charges for allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion in 2020. So maybe he's got bigger things to worry about. But the song was released as part of an album, Pluto's Last Comet, written by Lanze and produced by Orlando the Great and Chaz Jackson, which was released a month ago on Lanze's 80s-inspired album Alone at the Prom, or Alone at the Prom project. So, yeah, I kind of find it curious. I find it interesting how they pick what they're going to be protective of copyright-wise. Like I said, there are a lot of people doing remixes and using Madonna's music, and you can go online and find a bunch of her videos up, and people are getting, advertising dollars for her. Well, maybe she has copyright claimed them but not taken them down, so she gets money from them rather than removing them, and then just having people go to her site for her videos and stuff. So I find it curious. And I mean, I don't know exactly what the history of sort of sampling tracks is. I know it happened a lot in rap music and that, and there's a whole story behind all that. But at some point, I mean, how does it work? Is it just a matter of acknowledging and saying, can we sample it, or we're going to sample it, and just letting the person know, and there's some sort of understanding between artists? Or do they have to always go through legal channels? Because it would seem like Madonna could just spend the rest of her life in court over people sampling and using her stuff if she really wanted to. So I just find it really curious and interesting, and it got my attention. But it's not a really big story because it's not the first time it's happened. But in the past, something Madonna's done, which I thought was brilliant, was when she felt someone was ripping off one of her songs, she would take, this is what I've heard, she would take the new track and mix that into the original track and then play it on her live tours, basically daring those people to take her on for copyright, because how are they going to do that? Okay, she's taken her song and mixed it without their permission or without paying them royalties or anything, but they stole the track originally, so how exactly are they going to take her to court for it? Now, that's something I've heard she's done a few times, and there's a few examples, and I'm not going to go into them because I'm not sure if this is true, or if it's just a rumour, if she had permission to use them, or if she did do this as some sort of very salty way of dealing with people stealing, because it also helps with the current music. If you're mixing in a new track that people listening to probably don't even know that part of it was taken from a Madonna track from the 80s or something. So I find it interesting. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if that rumour is true for those live performances. I'm going to go. Thanks. Bye.